Hello, Dave. How are you?
I'm very good today, thank you.
I need your help. We are learning the Python language. For the first project, we wrote a small program. The assignment is to share with friend by teaching the friend how this program works. So make sure we understand the language.
I'm looking forward to learning about this language. It sounds very interesting.
Yeah, this is an interesting language to learn. The purpose of this program is to give you a chance to take a break when you're working on the computer.
Yeah.
So, say when you work, people working on the computer, they tend to stay there for very long time.
Yeah.
And this program will set a timer and say 2 hours. Then it will pop up a browser and show in the YouTube playing your favorite song. By this break, you don't have to stay at a computer continuous for too long. So every 2 hours will pop up a browser playing your favorite music. That means every 2 hours you can take a break. Python, okay, the language I use, Python, as you can see from the code I give you. Very simple program, this one. It uses there are two statements we'll talk about today. One is the loop, while loop, and the other one is just function call.
Yeah, okay.
Let's start from the beginning. Import, time and import web browser. There are many modules in the Python you can use. You need to import them. So later on you can use the function within a module. And there are three variables. I set it up to control how the loop will be running. The first variable called loop count is the count how many loops has gone through.
Yeah.
Start with 1. And the next variable is called max loop.
Yeah.
That's max number of loop we want to run for this program. So I set it 3.
So it loops 3 times.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That's good.
And wait seconds. While we working on the computer, we say we want to work on the computer for every 2 hours. Then we have a break.
Yep.
So this is waiting time we are set to number of seconds for 2 hours. So 2 times 60 times 60
is 2 hours.
Yeah. So there are 3 variables set, and the next statement is while loop. Pretty simple. You can see it has a condition to test whether it's true or not. When the condition test result is true, it will execute the code block within this while loop. Next 3 statements form a code block.
Okay, so it's saying here, while the loop count, which starts at 1, is less than or equal to the maximum loop, which is 3, then it goes and does something.
You're right.
Okay.
So if the condition result comes back false, then we'll break out from the loop.
Yeah,
so it's quite simple.
It's not less than or equal to 3.
So this is the loop statement.
Yeah, it's
and next statement, the first statement within this code block is sleep function call. I call the function called sleep. What it does, it just sleep for a specified number of seconds, doing nothing.
Yeah.
So for our purpose, we want to wait for 2 hours. So we sleep for 2 hours.
So it's saying here, you're waiting, the wait seconds, which says 2 by 60 by 60, which is obviously 2 hours. So it just goes to, the program goes to sleep for 2 hours and then wakes up.
That's right. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
As you can see, we use the time dot before the sleep function call. So that means this sleep function is sitting in this time module. So before we call this function, we need to import this time module. So that's why I put it in the first line of the code. Once the sleep function wake up, that means the function finished. It will continue to do the next statement. The next statement call the function called web browser open. This is called function within the module web browser.
Which you opened up the top, I could see.
Yeah, it will.
Program.
Yeah, it will open up a web browser.
Yeah.
And go to the web page address, which I specify in the parameter. They only take one parameter here.
Yeah.
And this is the YouTube, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
You can put any YouTube music you like, or any other things.
Yeah.
It's
right.
pretty simple.
I could even have an ad coming up, couldn't I?
Yeah. Okay, once the browser.
I don't think so, but go on.
Once the browser open, you will increment the loop count variable by 1 to prepare for the next loop.
Yeah.
So the first loop finished.
Yeah.
You start with 1. Here, once this statement executed, the loop count become 2.
Yeah.
So it go back to the while condition test statement, and as you can see, 2 still less than the maximum loop count 3.
Yeah.
So it will run the same loop again. When we finish the loop for 3 times, the last statement increment by 1, then make the loop count value become 4. So when we come back to the while loop condition, the condition loop count less equal than max loop become false. So that break out from the loop. So the program finish.
No, it's very straightforward.
I guess.
So you could have, with web browser open, we mentioned before, in this parameter you could open any web page, it could be music, could be video, could be anything.
Right.
You can and you're just doing it every 2 by 60 by 60 was every 2 hours. So in this case you're doing it, say 3 times every 2 hours. Wakes you up and...
So 6 hours probably the time for you to go to bed?
Yeah, it distracts you from what you're doing on the screen, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
So
very straightforward. I look forward to seeing the program working.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.